And dare I say, Butchie, if Wayne's going to roll around with us to tailgates, there are going to be people chugging beers who are going to demand that Wayne give his dagger line. I hope he's able to do that for us. We'll see in just a second. You might be one of them. Okay. Wayne Larrivee segment brought to you by Rogers Behavioral Health, Hildebrand Law, the Great Taste of Miller Lite, and Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference. Wayne, good morning, my friend. How are you?
Good morning, guys. I need behavioral help on the golf course. That might help improve my horrible golf game.
Are you back after the shoulder reconstruction? How are you doing? Or the back, right?
The back, fine. I'm fine. My game is awful. And,
wait a minute.
I'm not handling it well on the course either, Zabe. I need some, I got to talk to Dr. Chris Carr of the Packers and get my head straightened out.
Okay. When I saw you last in Green Bay in August training camp, you were not ready to swing yet.
Right.
So it's only been recently. Now, when was your last outing? When was your last round?
Yesterday.
Where'd you play?
Ozaki.
Nice. What a place. Yeah. And what was the problem? Talk to Dr. El Baldo here.
I'm going to tell you right now, you better not be paying for this advice, Wayne.
Hey, I have proven results, Butchie.
Yeah,
I think Medicare covers this advice, right?
Okay, all right.
Was the problem getting off the tee? Was it irons, short game, putting, or all?
It was everything, and I finished poorly as well.
Okay, how do you feel physically?
I feel okay. I'm fine.
Okay, you're 5 out of 10. Sounds like on this back repair you've got going on.
I think it's better than that. It's just a loft problem I have in my game.
Lack of effing talent.
Yeah.
Well, look, you're athletic, you're strong, you're fit, but you've had a serious surgery. It's taken you away from golf for all year. You're back for less than a month.
Oh no,
Ozaki's a challenge. No, you haven't. No. You haven't played golf. When did you play golf again?
Oh, I started playing, during training camp, but probably not.
That's a month.
Yeah.
It's like a month. How many rounds?
Well, I don't know. I have no idea.
How many rounds you played? 4?
A number, enough to get mad about.
Well, okay. I'm trying to tell you, there's no reasonable expectation of playing well, given your current situation. None whatsoever. It's hard. Golf is hard when you feel good and you're healthy and you've played a lot of golf. So don't be so hard on yourself, is what I'm saying.
All right.
Do you have any good shots?
Yeah. I had a couple good shots. Anyway, we're going to tailgate on Sunday morning.
Thank you. Let's talk about that.
All right. Yes, I am delighted that you're going to join us. You have a hit to do at 10 to 10:15, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You say hit. Is that just a phone hit? You need somewhere quiet to duck away, or do you have to go to a studio?
No, I have to be in the booth up at Lambeau Field. So I'll have to come out and find you guys. Where are you guys going to be?
We're going to come escort you from wherever you exit out of Lambeau Field at hopefully 10:16 a.m. Does that sound good?
That sounds good.
We will personally escort you to where we are going to land, tailgate-wise, for the next 45 minutes. Then you've got to be back in the booth at what time?
Yeah, I really have to leave the tailgate stuff at about 11:15. I need to be on the air about 11:45.
Perfect.
11:40.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right, Butchie?
Absolutely.
This is awesome.
I will make sure you get there safe.
I love
it. All right.
Just make sure you have a cocktail in your hand when I'm walking. When you
non-alcoholic. What is he, Tom Brookshire back in the day? He ain't drinking on game day.
Well, that's why I said bring one for me. He can't, but bring one for me. I got no obligations other than to be there.
All right, so let's get to the game. Couple big themes. One is, of course, will Jordan Love play? We played the audio of LaFleur with the silly dance that goes on between reporters and coaches about availability. I just don't believe that he won't play, barring a setback. Do you have any doubts yourself that he will play?
I think he's going to play. But again, I think there's always that intrigue that goes into this type of thing. And I think really what they're looking for him to be able to do is to keep himself safe. In other words, if he's going to be hobbled, guys, if he's not going to be able to escape this pass rush, then they can't put him out there. But I think he's proven probably by now that he can do that. He certainly looked good in his session that we all saw in Tennessee before the game last Sunday.
Okay. That's one theme. The other theme is defensively. What do they do to cover the lethal number 18, Justin Jefferson? And
go ahead.
Yeah. Hafley was saying, look, I'm not going to comment on who we're going to put, whether we're going to travel Jair or not. We're going to just organize a defense that we think best defends against a team with multiple weapons who can hurt us.
Yeah. And one of those weapons would be Jordan Addison, who's not played the last 2 weeks with an ankle injury. Not sure what he'll do this week. You know, I don't believe these injury reports until this afternoon. The one this afternoon is the one that will tell you more than you will learn all week. But if Jordan Addison plays, now you've got two receivers out there who can really hurt you. You don't have the tight end. Hawkinson's not up. He's not going to play this week. He's been out, and he probably won't play till midseason. He's another lethal weapon. They have the best collection, in my opinion, of weapons when they're healthy, of skill position players in the division. They have the best. Okay, but they're missing two of them. If Addison doesn't play, and if he doesn't play, then I'm traveling. If I was Jeff Hafley, and I'm not Jeff Hafley,
you would travel Jair.
I would travel Jair, but I would have safety help over the top.
Oh yeah, always get safety help for sure with him.
And it would probably be McKinney over the top of that with that safety help.
Mm-hmm.
Well, talk about the addition of McKinney. He's had 3 interceptions in the last first 3 games. His impact has done what for this defense? Finish that sentence for me.
His defense has tightened up the deep middle of the field for the Packers defense. Very, and again, it's not just him; it's the way he impacts the other players around him. He gets people in position. They're not as much out of position anymore in the deep secondary as they have been in the past, and I think he's a big part of that. On the field, he coaches. And I think he directs a lot of stuff that we maybe don't see because it happens between plays.
Are you a Sam Darnold believer after 3 weeks?
Yes, because I'm a believer in this theory. I think in pro sports, most pro sports, especially NBA basketball, as you know, Butchie, but really NFL football as well. You get drafted somewhere, and it may not necessarily be the right fit for you. You have to then you'll eventually be cut. You'll be cast away, and then you've got to find that coach and that system that fits you. Well, Kevin O'Connell and this offense and this coach believes in this quarterback. That's what Sam Darnold has found. So what does Sam Darnold have? Well, he's 3rd pick in the draft. He has elite arm talent. And if he's found the right offense, which I think he has, it certainly looks like it, then he can be an exceptional player and maybe the player everyone thought he could be.
How would you defend Aaron Jones if you're Hafley?
Wow. I'd almost see, and again, this will show my ignorance, but I would assign somebody to him like you have, like when you have a running quarterback and you spy him with somebody. I would spy Aaron Jones probably with Quay Walker, but I don't think that's what the Packers will do.
They'll just
try to play sound defense.
Right. All those games in which we gleefully jumped off our couch and out of our seats at Lambeau watching him run free in the open, now it's going to be a moment of panic. If on a little swing pattern, you're like, oh, no, he's got space and a blocker, and that's all Aaron Jones needs is space and one guy blocking to start doing damage against you. It's going to be a weird feeling.
Zabe, I was watching the tape and had the exact same thought you just expressed in that as dynamic as Showtime is with the ball in his hands coming, on a handoff in the backfield, I think he's more dangerous on those little swing passes, those little 1- and 2-man screens that they get out in front. And then he's got a great vision, makes the right cut almost every time, and it explodes into a 30-yard play. I've seen that time and again this year, it seems like, in that Minnesota offense, and that's something the Packers are going to have to deal with.
At what point do the Packers fans hate Aaron Jones? Because there's going to be a point. Everyone love. We've talked about all the love. Is it going to be a touchdown if he scores a touchdown and does a Lambeau leap as a Viking? Because at some point, fans are going to realize he's wearing the other jersey.
Yeah, I know. I just don't see it with this player. I mean, it was instant with Brett Favre when he walked into that stadium.
With everyone, even Ryan Longwell, when he had a Vikings jersey on, everyone was like, "All right, we hate Ryan," and he was the kicker.
Yeah, I'm with you, but I think this player is different. What he engendered off the field, the feeling he engendered, the way he carried himself, I think he's going to be a Packer for life. And I'll be shocked if he gets booed this weekend. The Vikings will get booed when they come out, but they won't be booing Aaron Jones.
Yeah. It's a league game, Smokey, as they said in Big Lebowski. It's a division game, first one of the year. It's not a must-win. It's not a can't-lose, but it's a hope that Jordan Love comes back, plays great, and that they can limit both Aaron Jones and Justin Jefferson from going wild and get a win to go to 3-1. With a healthy Jordan Love and a win and 3-1, man, Monday, I think we will be feeling quite chipper if that's the result.
No question about it. And it certainly can happen. The Packers at home should win this football game over the Vikings, but Minnesota's playing terrific right now. There are a lot of teams who are playing well, the Packers being one of them. Minnesota, when you watch the tape, they're playing great. Now, that doesn't mean they will this weekend. It's a week-to-week league at this time of year. But trust me, they are playing great football coming into this game.
Try just slowing your tempo a touch, Wayne. And then a stronger right-hand grip probably wouldn't hurt. I found that in golf. A little bit stronger right hand, slower tempo. You'll start making good contact. I got a good feeling about that. Goes to get
have a cocktail before you get to the first tee, and you'll be better. That'll help. Zabe will give you the real advice. You know what you do, hand grip, all that. Just have one more cocktail before you get to the first tee. That'll take care of everything.
Get this. Goes to Getter over at Club Champion. Went to the Ginn to look up Wayne's number. He said you played 13 rounds this year, Wayne. 13.
Yeah. 13.
See, you were a little. You weren't telling old Dr. Stevie the truth there about I haven't played very much. 13 rounds. That's a lot more.
That's not a lot usually on my schedule by now.
Okay.
Get him, Wayne. You tell him.
All right. Have a great call, and we'll see you outside of the media exit on the left side of the stadium as you're looking at the main entrance
on the Ridge Road side.
Ridge Road side. We'll be there at 10:16 a.m.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right, guys.
Have
a good one.
Thank you.